This is the final practice exam, page 3, answer guide, starting with number 36. The radius of a circular table is 27 inches. What is the diameter of that table? We know that our diameter equals 2 times my radius. That equals 2 times 27, which says that our diameter is 54 inches. Are there any questions about 36? Number 37. The figure below is an illustration of a circular piece of sliced fruit. Which expression could be used to find the approximate circumference of the slice of fruit shown above? So we know that the circumference is either equal to pi times the diameter or 2 times pi times the radius. If we look at our answer choices, option A has pi times my radius, which was given here as 4 centimeters. But it does not have that twice, so A is incorrect. Option B has pi times my radius squared, which would give us the area, but not the circumference. Option C has 2 times pi times my diameter. We know that the diameter is twice the length of the radius, so that is also not correct. Option D has 2 times pi times my radius, which is a correct formula for the circumference of a circle, so D is the correct answer. Are there any questions about problem number 37? Number 38. A circular rug has a radius of 9 feet. What is the area of the rug? Use 3.14 for pi. So the area is equal to pi times my radius squared. Pi, we use 3.14. My radius is 9 and we square it. That equals 3.14 times 81, which is equal to 254.34 square feet. Questions about 38? Number 39. The minute hand of a clock is 3 inches long. What is the area of the circle in square inches created by a hand sweep in an hour? So we know that the hand of a clock goes from the midpoint or the center point of a circle to the outside. That says that the radius is 3 inches. Area is equal to pi times the radius squared, which is equal to 3.14 times my radius of 3, and we square it. 3 squared is 9. 3.14 times 9 is equal to 28.26 square inches. Are there any questions about 39? Yes. When you square a value, you multiply that value by itself. You can also use the square button on your calculator. Any other questions? Okay, moving up to the top of column 2, number 40. The box and whisker plot below represents the daily high temperatures at a beach in April. What is the median daily high temperature? With the box and whisker plot, we have the low point, we have a high point so that we could find the range. This box shows where 50% of our values are, 25% of the values being in this range, 25% of the values being in this range. The line up and down gives us the median. So if I have 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, each hatch mark represents 2 degrees. So our median daily high temperature is 72 degrees. Questions about number 40? Okay. Number 41. Scott was interested in buying a car, and one of the considerations he had was the cost of car repairs for the vehicle in which he was interested. The cost of car repairs for vehicle is shown in the box and whiskers graph below. About what percent of repairs on this vehicle cost more than $300? So the median is right at 300. From 300 to the high point, that would be about 50%. Questions about 41? Number 42. The following data represent the number of years different students in a certain group have gone to school together. 12, 5, 8, 16, 15, 9, 19. These data are shown in the box and whisker plot below. What is the median of the data? We know that the median is a line going up and down through the middle of our box, so that would be 12 years. Questions about 42? All right, let's move up to the column on our next page and number 43. Which number is closest to the median of the data set represented by the box and whisker plot below? So we have our range here. We have our lower quartile and our upper quartile, which shows that 50% of our values are in the middle. Our median goes right through this middle here and is halfway between 60 and 70. We have one hatch mark in the middle, which says that the median is 65. Questions about 43? Number 44. A bag contains 2 red marbles and 5 blue marbles. If one marble is drawn at random, what is the probability that it is red? So we're looking for the likelihood that we pull a red marble out of the total number of marbles that are present. We know that 2 of our marbles are red. We have a total of 5, 6, 7 marbles. So the probability that the marble drawn is red is 2/7. Questions about 44? Number 45. If a letter is chosen at random from the word baseball, what is the probability that the letter chosen is an L? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters total. 2 of them are L's, so the probability is 2/8. However, we can simplify this fraction by dividing our numerator into our denominator by 2, which gives us a final answer of 1/4. Does anyone have any questions about number 45? Okay. Number 46. The flow lights of a stage have 12 red bulbs, 8 blue bulbs, and 10 yellow bulbs. If all the bulbs are expected to last the same amount of time, what is the probability that a blue bulb will burn out first? So we have a total of 12 and 8 is 20, plus 10 is 30 bulbs. There are 8 that are blue. I can simplify the fraction 8/30 to be 4/15. So that means that my probability that a blue bulb will burn out first is 4/15. Does anyone have any questions about 46? Okay. 47. A gumball machine contains 6 yellow gumballs and 5 orange gumballs. What is the probability of obtaining at random and without replacement 2 yellow gumballs? So we start out with a total of 11 gumballs, and 6 of them are yellow. Okay. With compound probabilities, we're going to multiply that times the likelihood. So we just took one out. That leaves us with 10 gumballs. We're assuming that the first one was yellow. So I would say that we have 5 yellows left. 6 times 5 is 30. 11 times 10 is 110. For this problem, we are leaving our probability as is and not simplifying our fraction, because otherwise we'd have 3 out of 11, which would say that you just chose some number out of the total number of gumballs. This shows that you know how to do the problem correctly. The answer choice is C, 30 out of 110. Questions about 47? Okay. Number 48, at the top of the last column. A small model car is 12 inches long, and the actual car is 132 inches long. What is the scale factor of the model to the actual car? So we have the model over the actual. Our model is 12 inches. Our actual is 132 inches. When we divide that, our final answer is 0.09, repeating, as our scale factor. Questions about 48? Yes. You take 12 divided by 132. Number 49. In the accompanying diagram, the circle is divided into 6 equal parts. If the pointer is spun once, what is the probability that the pointer will land on a number divisible by 3? Well, the first thing we have to do is look at the number of values that are equally divisible by 3. Is 91 divisible by 3? No. Is 26 divisible by 3? No. Is 41 divisible by 3? No. Is 53 divisible by 3? No. Is 82 equally divisible by 3? No. Is 10 equally divisible by 3? No. So, the probability that this spinner will land on a number divisible by 3 is 0. If none of the values fit the conditions, then you have 0 likelihood of that happening. So the answer is simply 0. Questions about 49? Okay. And number 50. A bag has 5 green marbles and 4 blue marbles. If one marble is drawn at random, what is the probability that it is not green? So I have 5 plus 4, that makes 9 total marbles. How many of those marbles are not green? 4 of them. You cannot simplify 4/9, so that is our final answer.